guys, I'm going to get to the video review in just a moment, but I wanted to talk to you about something real quick. Do you like making videos on YouTube? Do you wish that, like some of us YouTube partners, you could actually make a little bit of money from it? But sadly, the reality of becoming a YouTube partner is, kind of far-fetched. Well, I want to talk to you about this really cool website. It's called mylikes.com. What it basically is an advertising platform that puts you in touch with advertisers that can give you offers based on your likes, or my likes. Well, not my likes, your likes. You know what I mean. Based on your interests, they'll put you in touch with advertisers that may or may not want you to advertise their product. If they do want you to advertise their product, all you have to do is make a quick little video, maybe even put it before a video review that you might be doing, and all you do is sit back, collect the views, and collect them. It's fun, it's easy, and it's absolutely free to do. The other really cool thing is that you get paid every single week. So if you want to make a couple extra bucks for summer vacation, go ahead and check out mylikes.com and let your likes make you some money. Autobot coming at you with another video review, and today we're going to be taking a look at the brand new Transformers Dark of the Moon Cyberverse Autobot Ark. Now, when I first saw this on display at BotCon, I knew that this was a playset that I absolutely had to get. Combining a whole lot of awesome into one small little package really impressed me. The fact that it comes with an exclusive Autobot roller figure, the Cyberverse version, is really kind of neat. Lights and sounds, as you can see, it's a 2-in-1 playset that converts to a space station. You got some Cyberverse Transformers here on the side. Flip it around here on the back. You got a spaceship mode, a Decepticon prison cell, moving repair platform, lights and sounds, firing missiles, and it works with any Cyberverse figure. I'm kind of actually hoping that it'll work well and look nice with my Creons, because I really like my little Creon figures. And I think it would be awesome to have like a little Ark playset for them, which would just be cool. It's absolutely cool. Just the whole thing is pretty cool. You see right here, Autobot Roller, you can't really read this because it's up here, but it says Autobot Roller is the pilot of the mighty starship that at one time was the flagship of the Autobot fleet. Together they protect the vast expanse of outer space from Decepticon threat. He's got a strength of 3, intelligence of 9, a speed of 4, an endurance of 4, rank of 8, courage of 7, fire blast of 4, and a skill of 10? Skill what? He's a lunar rover. What kind of skill does that require? But absolutely cool. He's got a level 1 transformation, and like I said, lights and sounds, batteries are required, and it says they're not included. AA batteries. Wait a minute. Yeah, AA batteries. So I gotta go downstairs and get AA batteries to put in this thing. Well, that sucks. So let's get the guy open though and see exactly how cool it actually is. Product shown in a fantasy situation. Okay guys, so here we have the Autobot Ark opened up and out of its packaging. And with the exception of the fact that this does not come with the batteries that it requires, this thing is fun to play with right out of the box. This is an absolutely gorgeous looking playset. Small and designed for the Cyberverse figures. The Cyberverse figures are actually a little bit too big in my opinion for this. It doesn't really scale too well. Or if it does, it really doesn't say Ark. I mean, when I think of the Ark, I think of a lot of Autobots with this, because that's what we got with G1, and of course I'm G1. If you're using the actual Cyberverse figures, it's almost like this is just a shuttle, denoting that it's a little bit smaller and more designed for 1 or maybe 2 figures, and that's just about it. But as you can see, absolutely gorgeous. I love the paint job on here. We got kind of like 3 different silver/gray colors going on here. We got one kind of gray color, then we got another lighter version here on the main body, and then a metallic silver, and then a whole bunch of this bronze stuff all the way through here, painted on the various weapons. Now, one thing that I do have, now when you first get it, these little guys here are actually detachable. They are pegged, if I can do it, onto the back section here. Right in there like so. Now you can leave it like that however you really want, and they do rotate and you can use them as weapons, but now you see these bigger pegs. All these bigger pegs also can hold it, so you can interchange these. Well, get in there. There we go. You know, and you can really, oh, well, that sucked. You can really have them kind of pegged in really wherever you want on the shuttle. I actually prefer to have them on here, on this section, because in the actual base mode, they're a little bit more manageable and you can actually use them in that base mode. So that's one thing that I like doing. You do have what looks like a clip system point right here, and then a whole bunch of other little holes throughout the whole surface of the ship. I haven't exactly figured out what size weapons fit in there, but I do believe some kind of weapons would fit in there. As I said, it doesn't come with batteries, and that's one thing that really does kind of suck about this thing. It requires 2 AA batteries, but once you install them, push this little button here, and then I don't know if you can see that, but this little section here, this clear cannon will light up. You can kind of see it. And that's the same kind of sound, and then you can push this button and fire a missile. Wow, that was strong. And a really nice kind of clear translucent missile. I do really like the way that that looks. One thing that does kind of suck, and it's kind of curious, is this one right here just stores the missile. It doesn't have a firing gimmick, which I'm surprised that they didn't put that in there, but yeah, it's not too bad. But overall, it's just a really nicely painted, and it's not even painted, it's just molded nicely. The color for it just matches so nice. You got the thrusters there on the back, which you might not be able to see because it was too dark. But the real gimmick of this thing is the fact that it actually transforms. But this guy has one more gimmick in this mode. With the help of my good friend Beachcomber, I'm going to show off right now. First, he's got this little cockpit that you open up, and you see there's not too much really going on inside there except for this weird looking door. Now, when you take a figure, and you could use one of these, but I mean, they're really big. And first I'll show it off with this because it's actually Cyberverse. Put it in there. Ooh. And then you close that, and I guess that will kind of close. But you get some really cool engine sounds, and they eventually turn off. And then all it's done with is by pushing this little section down here, and you can see it lights up on the inside, and it's just the weight, and he might not weigh enough. Well, yeah. But my favorite figures to use are my new favorite little figures, the Creons. So just take this guy and you can set him in there. And they're a little light. But if you get it just right, you can get it. Maybe if I put 2 in there. Come on. You're gonna be stupid. Well, yeah, well, you get the idea. I guess it doesn't work too well with the lighter Creon figures. But as I said, the real main gimmick of this is the transformation. It goes from this awesome spaceship to a really cool battle or space station. And to do that, just take this section here. You get light up sound, and it transforms with the transformation sound. Now the further it, you take this little section, just rotate that outward like so. Lift the little medical bay, and you can see his little arm. Rotate this section out as well. And then you actually have some pillar things over here, which I'm not going to actually tell you what these are, because it might give a little spoiler away for the movie. But just know that it's a sort of a transportation device. We'll call it that. Then take this little section here, Flip that down. And up here you have this section here that you just unsnap. And that folds down just like so. And this is why I like keeping these weapons here on this section here. You can rotate those around and they're more useful. Rotate the other side around as well. When you have them on the back, when you have them here, now they're back here. And you can't really enjoy them too terribly much. So get rid of that. And here you have the really ridiculously cool Autobot Ark in the battle station mode. Now this section here, again, is loaded with gimmicks. Obviously, you got the nice little medical bay right here. The transportation get up over on this side. The missiles still fire, and they still fire really well. But now when you push this button right here, this lights up, and you can see this section here will rotate, giving a little mobile turret, which is really kind of cool. And then this section right here has a little bit of a gimmick as well. Once again, enlisting in the help of my good buddy Beachcomber, when you put him here, these lights go, the engine revs up, and then you push this little lever and he ejects, which is cool. I mean, that's really neat. I mean, it's very simple, but it's pretty neat. But again, I just think that some of the Cyberverse figures are way too big. I know Sentinel Prime is way out of scale with this, and these are the only real Cyberverse figures that I have. But you can see they're really big. And if this was just the shuttle, then that would work okay. But because this is, you know, supposed to be the flagship, these guys are a little bit too big, I think. Now, Roller is actually kind of a neat little figure. He actually, a lot of people don't transform him right. They talk about how he's articulated here. This is actually supposed to tab in. So his articulation only kind of rotates here, and then it goes in and out. This is on a ball joint, so you get that ball joints here at the hip, and he bends at the knee. Now to transform him, you just take this, rotate that down, separate that, rotate that out to the side, rotate these little wheel sections out, just like so. And then this again is a little bit of a pain in the butt. There's a little slot right inside here that tabs into here, and it's really kind of hard to see and line up when that arm's there. And I don't think I'm going to be able to do it. There we go. I actually got it, but I did it off camera. And now let's see if I can line this one up. This one's a little bit easier to see because you don't have the obstruction of that arm. So you get that pegged in there just like so. Rotate this section back. That rotates up. And here you have a really kind of cool lunar rover that, you know, we sort of saw in the teaser trailer for the very first Transformers movie. If that's what this is supposed to replicate. That's kind of neat. Kind of cool blue solar panels on here. I'm more than likely just going to keep it in this mode. Because the robot mode's kind of dorky, if you ask me. But nice Autobot logo there, though. Again, I really think that this set is perfect for the little Creons. As you can see, you can take Bumblebee, you can put him there. You can have Ratchet there at the medical bay working on him, just like that. If you lift this up, inside here is a spring-loaded Decepticon cell where you can take Megatron and throw him back there. As you can see, this set works really nice with the Creon figures. They're small enough that it gives us a much bigger scale and really gives the impression that this is the flagship of the Autobots. Not only the flagship, but the base and the home of the Autobots here on Earth. Just an absolutely terrific looking display piece. How to transform it back, quite simply, put that down, flip that up. These little pillars, put those down. Don't push the button, kind of get this out of the way, rotate that around, rotate that up, fold this in, kind of tabs into place. Again, don't push that, straighten that out, rotate that around, rotate that, and ready for it? Are you ready for it? And there you go. Oh, wait. There we go. And then just when you get it down here, give the sides here a little push, and it locks it all nicely, and Megatron's still trapped in there. Now, without a doubt, this playset is something that I highly recommend to any Transformer fan out there. The gimmicks on here work so nicely. The look and the feel of it, wonderful. It very nicely pulls off both a spaceship mode and a battle station mode. That alone makes this thing worth the price of admission. Now, one of the minor nitpicks that I have, I suppose, is the fact that I really don't think that the Cyberverse figures work well with it. But my little Creon guys are all over this. I absolutely love this piece. It's fun, it displays well, and at $28, it's not that bad. Unless you have to buy AAA batteries, then the price kind of goes up. But really, this thing is well worth it. I actually like this thing so much that I bought 4 of them, keeping 1 myself, and I gave 3 of them away to random people that follow me on Twitter, just because I want to spread the love for this set. But if you see this thing in stores, I highly, highly recommend picking it up. Well, except for Bumblebee because he's a little drunk. So until next time, guys, I want to thank you for tuning in. This has been Optibotimus. I'll talk to you later.